Alright, today we're going to try our hand at making this ripple effect, and looks like a drop of water hitting water, and then it ripples out. This could be used as a background for your desktop, or you could add text to it and make it a picture as well. First thing we're going to do is go up to File and New, and we're going to make this 1680. And then you can press the tab and 1050 on the height. So 1680 on the width, 1050 on the height, and press OK. And that brings us up with a new screen here. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to change our colors. And I'm going to use green for North Central. So I'm going to click here on this black box, and it's going to bring this up. I'm going to click somewhere in the green. I'm going to make a dark green to start with, somewhere in the darker range, and press OK. And then I'm going to click on the white background color. This dark green is the foreground, and this white is the background color. I'm going to click on the white, and I'm going to make a lighter color green, something like this, so we get a good contrast there. And I'm going to press OK. Doesn't matter what colors, as long as there's a darker and a lighter color green. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to click on the blend tool, which is this gray box right here. It's dark gray, then turns to white, and it's going to allow us to do our ripple effect here. And we want to make sure that we click on this box right here, and we want it to say FG to BG RGB, or foreground to background in RGB mode. So make sure that's clicked. And then we want the shape here to be linear, and we should be good to go. Now, the next thing we're going to do, since we have this blend tool selected and we have our options the way we want, we're going to start up here in the top left hand corner, and I'm just going to drag a line to the other side here. Let me do that again. I'm going to click up here, I'm going to drag a line down. There, you see it. And we'll let go, and then I have the dark and then the light over here. And now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my color, this darker color here, my foreground. I'm going to select a white. And if you don't see a white box of these preset colors, you can just come down here at the bottom right and drag your mouse down until you see the current color here is white, and press OK. Now we're going to click on the brush tool, and we're going to draw a swirl. And it doesn't really matter if it's perfect, because it's just going to be our ripple effect, and something like that, something in a spiral motion, in a swirling motion, should be good. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go up here to Filters. We're going to go to Blur. We're going to go to Gaussian Blur, right there, and I'm going to select change this to 40. I'm going to double click here. I'm going to type in 40. If I just press tab, it should change the vertical to match the horizontal, and I want that to be 40. I'm going to press OK, and then it made it really light. It basically kind of smudged it for us. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to Filters, and we're going to go to Distorts, and then we're going to go down here towards the bottom with Whirl and Pinch. So if you click on the Whirl and Pinch, and we're going to change the whirl angle here all the way over to the right, ends up at about 720. The pinch amount somewhere, I don't know, closer to the left, somewhere like that. And then we're going to leave the radius alone. And so you can see we're starting to get a swirl now, a ripple effect. And I'm going to press OK, and it's going to think about it for a second. And there, we're starting to get a good ripple effect now. Now, to add the real neat ripple effect, we're going to go up here to Filters again. We're going to go to Distorts, And this time we're going to go to waves. So if you click on waves, and we'll set the amplitude. You can kind of play around with this, but we'll set the amplitude for this on 75. And then we'll click on the phase. We want the phase to I'll clear that out to 140, and then the wavelength to about 45, and we're going to press OK. So now we're starting to get that good ripple effect here. Looks like the drop hit here and it's starting to ripple out, and we're just about done. But we want to do one more thing, and we're going to add a soft glow to this. So again, we'll go back to filters. If you haven't messed with the filters too much, there's a lot of neat things you can do to pictures in here. But anyway, we'll go to filters, we'll go to artistic, and we'll go to soft glow down here. And for this, we'll say the glow radius we want at 1, and the brightness we'll take to 0.25, and then the sharpness we'll take to 1, which is pretty much all the way over to the side here. So 1, 0.25, and 1, and then we'll hit OK. And that really made it these ripples, the white kind of stand out there, and that should look pretty nice. Now you can do this with a lot of different colors. I chose green because of North Central, but obviously, you know, blue for water and that sort of thing. And you could to add some other effects to this as well to make it look pretty neat. If you have any questions, by all means ask. And that's our ripples. If you would, when you get done, if you go to File and hit Export, and we want to export this as file type, and here click on this little plus sign where it says select file type. Click on that and scroll down to see JPEG, and then change it to whatever ripples would work for this. And it's going to change the file type for us, and we'll hit export. It wants me to save it in a file, so I'll click on my pictures and we'll hit export. Of course, got to change this to JPG, sorry, and we'll hit export. Yes, I know it exists, and we'll hit export, and then we should be good. So again, if you have any questions on exporting that to JPEG, which is a standard format, just let us know.